how we can create alignment and how we can measure and monitor. And basically our session today, it's like a summary for all our chapters and how we can apply everything together. So let's start with the create alignment. The value proposition canvas is an excellent alignment tool. Actually, it helps you to communicate to a different stakeholders, which customers, jobs, pain, and gains you are focusing on, and explain how exactly your product and service will help the customers pain and will support them during their project or whatever they are requesting from you as a supplier. So for example, here we have a different types of customers, and you need to align internal and external stakeholders. For example, marketing. So a craft marketing messages actually based and service are helping with. So you need to align customer facing messaging all the way from if you have advertising, if you have a packaging design, if you have a slides template. So based on their position or based on whatever they are requesting from you, make sure to align whatever they are requesting. And for example, if you have employees and these employees they are requesting from you specific things, so you need to help all employees to understand which customers you are targeting and which jobs. So we are talking now if you have a big company, or maybe if you have a company with 3 to 5 employees, and you need to describe to your employees who is your customers, who is your targeting, and which jobs and pains that you are focusing and you would like to addressing, and what kind of outline and how exactly your product and service will create a value for customers. So you need to explain all these to your employees within your organization. And if you are working alone, it will be much easier for you to just understand and build your customer profile and understand more about your customer. What if I have shareholders? So you need to explain to your shareholders how exactly you are focusing on create value for your customers, and you need to clarify how the product or the value proposition will help, and how you will add it to your business model, and how you can create an advantage for your product. Okay, let us move. Measure and monitor. So you can use the value proposition and business model canvas to create and monitor the performance indicators once your value proposition is operational in the market. So track the performance of your business model, your value proposition, and your customer, what they are looking for. So for example, here, what I have been checked within the book, actually, they put a really nice graph here, and they mention, for example, here, once you build your customer profile, your value map, you can build it and you can monitor by checking and track the indicator and target, and you can also measure. And also they mention here how you can build the block, which is the one that we already did it and check it on our previous session, how you can check the indicator. You can put your own indicator for each one based on your uh, value map. You can put your indicator. Also, you can check who is your target and what kind of things that you are targeting. For example, here, I put specific items, for example, to follow up on creating a template for my slides for the customer, for example. So what's the target and how much I achieve or where I am? You can add it within the monitor actually page that you will build it. And what also they mention, let us see. So you can also, if you remember that we talk about the test card and the learning card, how we can use it. So you can use the same tools and process for testing and monitoring to improve your value proposition as we mentioned, when it's in the market. So you already publish your product. So now it's your time to focus on how you can monitor your performance and how you can evolve your product, how you can develop it more, how you can improve it within the market. Because for example, if I'm publishing any application, let us take an example. For example, the Instagram or Snapchat. So every time we are seeing a new update or we are having a new update, so actually it's a part of their plan, because why the user or why the developers or the market every time they are adding new features to their application, because actually they are looking to have more customers. They don't want to lose any customer, and they want to make sure that the user will keep updated with the new feature. For example, when we have the story feature on the Snapchat, which is the main idea behind the Snapchat, Instagram, I'm not sure, maybe before like 2 years, they start to put like a live event, or you can do a stories within Instagram. So before, the idea behind Instagram to just publish a pictures or to post any pictures, and there was no idea about to add a story or any live or anything. But after the Instagram saw that a lot of customers, they are moving from Instagram to use Snapchat, they start to add a lot of features. And that's why now we have like Snap. Many people, they are still using Snapchat. Many people, they are still using Instagram. And we have a lot of similar ideas for this tool. We have, for example, YouTube and a lot of other tools that available. So that's why you need to make sure to follow the update, to make sure to update your product, to make sure that to follow whatever we are having on the market, and to check what others they are doing to improve your product. And for example, here, if you remember that, I already mentioned that we have a test card template available on the website for the book, and you can actually test your product even after you publish it. You can use the same methodology here to improve whatever you have, to improve your product, to focus on what kind of things that I can develop more, or where should I focus more. So you can still use the test card. You can check what you believe, how to measure, how to control it, and so on. And for each test card, actually, you can add one item or two items if you want. Let us move to here. As I mentioned, you need to develop yourself, especially from simple to more complex form. It means if you already have a product already available in the market, it doesn't mean this is the end of your journey. It means you need to work more on yourself and your product. You need to focus to follow, to update whatever you have, to check other markets what they are doing. So this is what they mention within the book on this chapter on how to develop yourself, or and how to focus on developing yourself. They put a really nice chart. I like it, like how they started actually with the product. What I understand from this picture, actually, you can make things more simple, and it's up to you how you are looking to the things. For example, here it starts with a lot of ideas, a lot of things, a lot of things that you want to add to his product. Then start slowly to think about it, how he can fix it, or what kind of uh, maybe he used a test card, or what kind of tips he need to follow. And from there, we have one line. So the purpose of the value proposition canvas, or the value proposition design book, actually, how to make things much easier, and what kind of simple process that you need to follow. I know that everyone, they want to have their own business, their own product within the market. But if you look at all the product that we have it now, like in the market, and still I can call it a still life, because many people, they are using the product. For example, if we compare iPhone and Nokia, or Samsung, iPhone, Nokia, why the people, they are not using Nokia anymore? Actually, I used Nokia for only like half a maybe 2 or 3 months. It's really hard to use it. I don't like it. There's no features. Even with their new smartphone, they don't have a lot of things that we have it on iOS or Android phones. So, and that's why now not all the people, they are using a Nokia phones, and I'm not sure if we have still a Nokia phones within the market. So that's what you need to think before you publish your product, or even after you publish your product and you are very sure that the people, they're gonna use it. Make sure to develop it, make sure to follow the update, make sure to monitor it, monitor the performance. For example, here I have my own website, agent 008. So my plan, actually, it's really a small site, and it's a site to publish all my documents. It's not a big deal, and I'm not getting any cost behind it. But the idea, Every month, actually, I'm trying to check all my social media accounts, like my website, my LinkedIn, check the performance, if the people are looking to my profile, if the people are downloading any documents that I'm sharing, to check. Because by doing this methodology, actually, I'm helping myself to develop myself more, improve my skills, and to check where the people they are looking for. For example, I still remember when I published the first game as a printable game, Monopoly game, and it was trending actually within the community. And from there, I recognized that many people they like my style on publishing a games, a new style, convert whatever we have from the old games to be as an application. So then I start to add it on my agenda that now I know the people they are looking to a new way to develop a games, which is convert whatever we have from the old games to be in a digital games. So this is what we have today, and it's really easy chapter, and it's like a summary for the whole things that we cover it on the book. And I really suggest for you to go through the book, read it if you have time, go chapter by chapter, and print the customer profile, the template that we have it, the value map, and try to apply it on your project, upcoming project. So if you have any question, you can ask me anywhere on my social media. And thank you so much. And by the way, tomorrow I will have another session on how we can create a table within Data First within Power Apps. And stay tuned for the upcoming sessions for next month. Next month, I'm going to talk about another book. It will be another 8 sessions, four for a specific book, and another 4 sessions for Power BI or Power Apps. Still, I'm not sure about the plan. I'm going to share it shortly on my social media. So thank you so much and have a nice day.